Hi, this is Munson from Munson Music, and we're going to talk about a song called Little Talks by Of Monsters and Men. And it starts out on an A minor chord, and you play A minor with the first finger is going to go on the B string on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the D on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the G on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes an A minor chord. And then from A minor, we're going to be going to an F major. And if you know the bar F major, you take the first finger and kind of put them across the first fret, like the whole first fret. Second finger goes to the G on the second fret, third finger goes to the A on the third fret, and the pinky goes to the D on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that makes an F major chord. But just for ease of play, if you're just starting out, we could actually use a substitute for that chord called F major 7. And that's a little bit easier to play. You take the first finger and go B on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the G string on the second fret, and the third finger is going to go to the D on the third fret. And with F major 7, you want to just strum just the top 4 strings. And that'll get you a clear sound, and that sounds really, really happy. So just for ease of play, we're going to be going from the A minor to the F major 7. And then we go to a C major chord. And the way you play C major, first finger is going to actually kind of stay on the B on the first fret. Second finger is going to go to the D on the second fret, and third finger is going to go to the A on the third fret. And if you strum all the strings with that, that makes a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from C major, we're going to be going to G major. And the way you play G major, first finger is going to go to the A on the second fret, second finger is going to go to the low E on the third fret, and the third finger is going to go to the high E on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, it makes a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And our intro, and also kind of our chorus later, really kind of follows those 4 chords. And those are really the only 4 chords that we really need to play the song. So if we just kind of walk through that for the intro, we got A minor, F, C, G, A minor, minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, C, G. And that's kind of our chord progression through the intro. Now a lot of times with a song like this, to make it a little bit more interesting, I'll add a strum pattern to it. And my favorite strum pattern for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we just took the A minor chord and just tried that a lot. You have A minor, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you want to practice that a lot just to kind of get used to it. But then if we try that through our intro part, we have A minor with the down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, 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 C, down, 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 G, down, down, down. Now the most interesting part about that intro though is the trumpet lick, and just to steal that really, really quick, you kind of start out on the B string and play first fret, and then we're going to play open E 3 times, and then we're going to play the B string on the first fret again, and then back to the open E, and then back to the B on the first fret, and then open E, and then you play third fret on the high E on the skinny E. So we got 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 3. And then that lick kind of almost starts over again, but we're just going to kind of play open E first. So we go open E 1, 2, 3 times, and then back to the B string first fret, and then open E, and then we're going to go third fret on the B, and then first fret on the B. So all together we got 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 3, 1. And then it kind of depends on the first time we do that. There's kind of a walk up that kind of leads you back to that lick where you go open B, and then first fret on the B, and then third fret on the B. And then so then we would kind of start that lick over again after that walk up. So we got 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, open, 3, open, 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 1, open, 3, 1, open B, first fret on the B, third fret on the B, and then we start it over again. 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 3 0 0 0 1 0 3 1. And the second time you just play open B, and then we're gonna play second fret on the G string. It's kind of the beginning of the verse when you hit that last note on the G string second. So anyway, that's something you can kind of add to make it a little bit more interesting through that part. But then when we get to our verses, we're just doing blocking, or what I call blocking, where you just do downs on every chord. So we kind of do a down on A minor, and then a down on F, and then a down on C, and then down on A minor, down on F, down on C, A minor, F, C, A minor, A minor, F, C, A minor, F, C, A minor, F, C, and then eventually we end up kind of doing a tag to that. At the end of the verse, there's a tag to the verse, which we'll call the verse tag, and it kind of starts with just the same kind of blocking where we do the A minor, F, C, G. Then there's a build up on the A minor and the F and the C where we do 4 downs on each. So we go A minor 1, 2, 3, 4, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do just a 1 down on the C. And what I like to do is kind of kill it with my right hand. So that verse tag one more time, you got A minor, F, C, G, A minor, and then from there, we're kind of going back to our intro part. But one other thing to kind of play along with the song is, instead of starting on an A minor chord of Monsters and Men are actually starting on an A sharp minor chord or a B flat minor chord. So if you take a capo and kind of put it on the first fret, then now your A minor is really a B flat minor, your F is really a G flat major, your C major is really a D flat major, and your G is really an A flat major. But just to kind of walk through the tune that way, because we really kind of have all the vocabulary that we need, you'd start with that trumpet lick, or the intro lick, right, where we got the 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 3 0 0 0 1 0 3 1 0 1 3 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 3 0 0 0 1 0 3 1. Open, then 2 on the G is kind of where your verse starts. So then right after that lick, then you want to go into the intro part. So if we tried that, we'd have our A minor, down, down, up, down, up, left, down, 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 C, down, 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 G, down, 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 A minor, down, down, left, down, down, C, down, 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 G, down, down, A minor, down, down, left, down, down, C, down, down, G, down, down, A minor, down, left, down, C, down, down, G, down, down, and then we got our verse doing the blocking. A minor, F, C, 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 and then we kind of have our verse tag. A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, C, C. And then we're back to our intro part where A minor, down, down, up, down, left, down, 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 C, down, 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 G, down, 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 A minor, down, 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 left, down, 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 C, down, 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 G, down, 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 A minor, down, down, left, down, down, C, down, down, G, down, down, A minor, down, down, left, down, down, C, down, down, G, down, A minor, F, C, A minor, F, C, A minor, F, C, A minor, F, C, and then we kind of have our verse tag again, A minor, F, C, G, and then we got our build up, the A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, and then we're back to our intro again. And then there's kind of a solo that comes in after that, but it's really kind of working with the intro progression. So we got our A minor, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, and then there's kind of a tag that kind of happens to that one too, where you do the A minor all the way through the pattern, and then the F all the way through the strum pattern, but then we do the build up on C and G. So we got C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, and then we do that A minor with just a down to go into the bridge part. And then the bridge part is all A minor, and you're just doing downs. It's kind of a big A minor, and you're waiting, and then A minor, and you're waiting, and then A minor, and you're waiting. And then when it kind of comes back in, it's kind of back to, well, then it kind of picks up with the strum pattern in the bridge, where you got the A minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 stay on C, down, 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 A minor, down, 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 F, down, 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 C, down, 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 the big down C. We kind of do the kill it thing. So it's kind of like a hit, like at the very end of the bridge. And then after that, then we're kind of back to our intro progression, our verse progression, like with the strum pattern. So we got A minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, 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 C, down, 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 G, down, 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 A minor, down, 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 F, down, 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 C, down, 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 G, down, 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 A minor, down, 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 F, down, 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 C, down, 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 G, down, 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 A minor, down, down, what was kind of that solo tag from before. We got A minor, F, and then the C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, kind of leading into the end. It's kind of a build up. And then the A minor, well, then we kind of do that progression, but we do it with just blocking again. So we're doing A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, C, and then we do that one more time for our outro. A minor, F, C, G, A minor, F, C. So that's the basics of how you can play Little Talks by Monsters and Men. So good luck!